Dart Series / spread. Do exactly what they say. You're gonna make your, trace your front, and I would at least cut the neck edge, center front, and then the bottom, okay? Then you have to get another piece of paper and draw an L. So if you'll notice this here, I drew a squared line down at the bottom, and then I went up and made an L, okay? Then after I cut off this bodice, I lined up right there at the corner at center front waist corner, and I made sure that center front lined up with the tall line here. I made my new design line. I squared it from the side seam, okay? If you square it from center front, it's usually a bit too low, okay? So square, make sure the lines match up at the side seam, and go through the apex and draw your red line, okay? So, if y'all want to take a picture of this, take a picture of this. Right, during the steps. Okay? And then text it to whoever needs to be texted to. Well, here, have you got it? Got it? Okay. Now, what you're going to do is, I don't know, I would cut out the dart because you're going to have partial the dart, and if you do the one side and move it over, that old line gets in the way. And it's like, okay, what's my dart legs? Yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and cut out the old dart, and we've went up to the apex like always, right? Boop. Okay. Now we're going to cut the side, the new dart. Oh, good Lord, I'm not cutting straight. All right, you're going to go to the middle. Now, when you're moving this, guys, the book tells you to pivot it until the dart leg matches that line that you drew. Okay, now, I tell you why I don't like that. The darts are different sizes, okay? This dart's bigger than this dart, and it just looks kind of stupid. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna move it down a little bit more, because looky, see how this one's hanging over a little bit? Down at the bottom, it's hanging over a little bit from that line. So I think what I would do is I would just move it until the darts look even, okay? And I'm pretty happy with this. Now, if you want to, it's not going to hurt you to measure it. Right now, this is like 2 1/8, and that is a little bit more, like 2 1/4. So maybe we might want to do it just a little bit more. Whew. Okay, good. Now, tape everything down. May not have to do up here, but at least in this area. Now, she tells you to redraw the dart tip, but we're not going to go just a 1/2 inch or 5/8 like we normally do. We're going to go more than that, because I mean that is just stupid to have 2 darts go like the tips meet, really. You know what I mean? Just put a doggone princess seam in it, right? So I think 1 1/4 is the best. She says 3/4 to 1 1/2 inches. Just do it 1 1/4 inches. So from the apex, the new dart tip's going to be 1 1/4 inches down this way and 1 1/4 inches this way, okay? At least they're not sewed together, right? All the way to the end. So, yeah. And you guys, that's just, it's just pattern maker's opinion, but I don't know. Mine could be stupid if they're really close. So, yeah, I don't know if I've done everything or not. Yeah, we got a gap here. All right. Now, so let me measure that. And I'm gonna do this one in red. All right, so 1 1/4 inches from the middle. 1.5 inches not bad. Okay, mark a dot and 1 1/4 inches here. There's my 1/4, there's my inch. Okay, right in the middle. All right, let's redraw the dart legs to that point. But remember, the drill hole has to be down further inside the dart. So 1/2 inch or 5/8, like that. Oh, I wasn't over far enough. Oh well, you guys get my idea. Okay, then 1 5/8 to 1/2 inch, right like that. Boom. Okay, so this is the apex. 1 1/4 this way is the tip. 1 1/4 this way. Okay. All right. Now let's true these thingies, the legs. So the side dart's going to be pressed down. So I'm going to score the leg that's closest to the bottom. I'm going to try my hardest to do this without the corner. Let's do this. Sorry, it flips up and you can't see now, right? Okay. Not bad.